We were talking about how much fun it is to have the cameras back. You guys have been gone for what? I don't know.
Probably the longest time since we started doing this, huh?
Well, no, but the longest time since we've been had our own cameras, probably. Because remember when we didn't have our own cameras, we couldn't.
There were times that we didn't have a camera checked out after we started.
Yeah. Because they've given us a really hard time, honey, about getting it. You forgot, honey. I don't forget stuff like that.
I'm glad
like,
you
they've made life hard for us and made our really obstructed us in our own film, honey. And I don't care if they hear me say that. They know that. They know that's what they've done at SFCC. In the film department in the cage. Want me to start naming names? But we don't hold a grudge. We just want it to change, right, babe?
I'm just still remembering back.
Remember.
Well, no.
Hold a grudge.
Don't get me wrong. I remember the way we were received in the cage and by the film department in many ways.
Yeah.
That is all true. Specifically, I'm trying to remember what it was like when we first started. I remember the first time we checked out the camera. It came in this big metal suitcase.
I think they did us a favor, man. Because these are so little and lightweight. We get a camera around our neck all day, but that thing...
Man, yeah.
That's probably where you got your fucking limp, honey.
You had to
we should
unpack
probably
stuff.
try to sue the school. Get a bunch of money for your...
I'm sure they made me sign a release form when I checked that stuff out. They probably did.
No, that's funny that I made that joke because I've been accused of that I would sue the school over all this stuff. It's funny. I live in my car, but I'm going to sue the school so I can, like, get rich? No. Otherwise, I wouldn't even be living in my car.
That does sound pretty twisted, baby.
I'd go, I don't know, compromise my integrity to have gotten money a long time ago. And I'm not interested. I'd rather live in my car. But look where I live instead, guys. This is the terrarium. We were telling you about it. Kind of a bizarre tour.
And along our tour, we didn't make all the stops we wanted to, so we're gonna make a couple more stops on.
And we've got to tell them about the library.
Yeah, but
what if we run out this whole card and never explain the whole library thing?
Okay, well, this painting. I'm multitasking, baby.
Cool.
This painting takes my breath away.
It does?
Yeah, I love this painting.
Wow.
It's, I don't know. Yeah, it's breathtaking to me, baby. It's called Elmar.
Elmar.
Elmar. And my baby painted it. She finished it, I think, yesterday, was it, honey?
Yeah, you were taking a very rare nap.
Yeah.
And I painted 3 paintings and got only a chunk of it on camera.
Oops.
Only a... Honey, you keep ripping your ball off. It's fine, I don't mind. Well, yeah, I do. But it's not that big of a deal. Except for I won't find it. Oh, okay. There it is. That's why I'm glad these are plastic.
Yeah, me too.
Otherwise, we'd be waking up with glass in our bed. We've already done that before, haven't we, babe?
I think so, hon.
Yeah, probably on more than one occasion.
I think, yeah, plastic. I should probably relegate myself to plastic things, but not really.
Oh, it doesn't matter. I mean, plastic is cool, especially if it looks like glass or some other interesting thing.
This plastic is cool.
It is.
For sure. These are very cool, babe.
It's because you have cool balls.
I got the coolest balls of them all, y'all.
I would say so, and I would know. Well, no, I wouldn't know. I just know yours is what I'm saying really well.
That's what I thought
Yeah.
you meant, then.
Okay, good, because
The other way is kind of funny, but not funny. But fortunately, I didn't think that's what you meant.
Oh, good.
It's much funnier this way. Okay, so I had wanted to really stop and call attention to this painting.
Realize the tangent that we just went on. It's like, I don't know, our viewers must love a wild ride. You know?
They do, and they really want to talk about this painting. And they do.
Okay, let you go. Well, we're talking about a wild ride, but look at how serene it is. There's some depth and scariness to it, though.
I could get lost in this painting, and it's pleasant too for me.
Wow.
When she started painting it, I said it's a place, and to me it is, and it's just lovely. And I want to show it to you guys again in a clip. Maybe I'll just tack one on if we've already... No, I don't think we have taken one in the daylight. You guys have to see this in the sunlight. So, I'm gonna stop this clip here, and...
We're not gonna tell them about the library?
God, baby. No, of course we're gonna talk about the library. Okay.
But first, honey, let's show them that painting.
Okay, and you know what we'll do? We'll tack on that footage of this at the end of this clip.
Okay.
So just watch the rest of the clip, which you should do anyway, obviously. And then at the end of it,
Can you imagine turning us off before we're through? I can't do that, and we're us. I'm serious.
That speaks very well of us.
I
then,
think
baby.
so. My baby got cheered up by us today.
I did. I said it before, I'll say it again. Watch the clip called Donut, y'all. Just check it out.
That's cool. I'm glad you had such a happy response to it. We want people to be happy.
It brought me joy. Like,
I'm so glad.
It did. It's really cool. So that's a painting of mine that I don't think you can really see quite very well right now. So it's
Right. I thought I was looking at the lights in front of it, you know. I didn't know that the painting was there till you said so.
Oh yeah, I was trying to, but the lights are cool to look at, actually.
Yeah, cool.
Maybe that's what everybody else was looking at while I was doing this. It's like
it's in front of him, and they're dazzling. But his painting is too, you guys. But you just can't see it, and I would say it is dazzling, but it's dazzling in a very, you know, it's like a geode, honey.
I've decided I like that painting. I wasn't sure at first, but it's kind of soothing, honey.
It's very soothing.
What is a geode, honey? What is a geode?
Oh, it's where you take a rock. Well, you don't do it.
Oh.
And they cut it in half.
Uh-huh.
And inside of it are all these crystals.
Okay, I've
Have you
seen
that?
those. Yeah.
Cool.
I just didn't know
that's
what
a
that was
geode.
called.
It's cool. I'm glad that you like them, because I would really not feel too guilty over having one that's about 2 feet tall and amethyst.
Oh, wow. You would like to have one?
Yeah, I wouldn't feel too guilty over it.
No, why? Why should you?
Well, because it's probably not good for the earth that you go in and extricate these beautiful stones and cut them in half and put them in your house. On the other hand,
Okay, you're right.
Was that?
For a second.
It did?
Yeah.
Oh, honey, I'm sorry. I don't want to give you the creeps. The other side of that is, and maybe it'll give me the creeps here in a minute, but the other side of that is, if it's there,
right.
Why can't we appreciate it? You know?
Well, it's already there. Yeah, right.
It's there,
yeah.
and how are we going to know what's inside of it if we? I don't know. Is that terrible?
I don't know. I don't know either.
Yeah, okay, well, let's see. Nichiren Daishonin says a wild boar, I'm sorry, I'm not quoting it directly, but when a wild boar rubs up against a stone, it glitters. I could be wrong, but it's something like that. When a beautiful woman is envied for her beauty, I'm really questioning that too, honey. I really can't figure it out right now. It's like, well, and then he says, I, Nichiren, am like these things. He names all these things that are basically destroyed. Or not destroyed, but they have all this negative stuff happen to them. And all this good stuff happens out of that. That's what those geodes remind me of. They're these hidden treasures. And aren't treasures meant to be discovered? If they're not discovered, we'll never know they were hidden. We all have a hidden jewel inside of us, you know. We want to show it. We want to reveal it. Now, does that justify what I'm saying to do? I have no idea. To you, it bothers you.
Seems true, huh?
Yeah, but I'm trying to figure out if that's another aspect of Buddhism where, you know, it's talked about where somebody is given a gift of a deer's milk. But then they want the deer's hide. They want the deer's meat, and then they die because they starve to death because they wanted more. They became selfish and greedy and wanted the life of the deer and not just the milk, you know? So maybe that's how you're experiencing that, because I could see it like that too.
I don't know.
Maybe both are true at the same time, honey. Like it's good and it's bad.
That's not something I don't think I ever would have thought about if you
I know,
hadn't
but it's
talked
having
about
such
it.
a powerful effect
And
on you.
of course I've seen them before.
Yeah.
I didn't really consider it. It didn't bother me, you know.
It's really a very profound question. That's a real conundrum, honey. I think that's a key to something that we're going to probably figure out over time. Because we both are having a really powerful response to it. Mine is more positive and yours is negative, it seems.
I'm glad that yours is positive. I'm
glad that yours is negative because it makes me question myself. And that's a good thing to do. What if I tell everybody to go get those geodes and the whole earth gets ripped up and everybody has a nice geode, but we don't have trees or water or mountains anymore?
Oh, baby.
Well, that's the negative side that a person has to look at. The positive side is, I think that there is a way to use these beautiful things in our environment and bring out their highest value.
Something about this conversation was
it's bothering
kind of painful to me.
I thought that one was... I'm sorry, sweetheart.
It's alright.
I never
it's
want...
strange.
Well, I go through that. I go through that. I'm usually on the side that you're on, but you've been on it today, honey, going to that movie.
Yeah, maybe
you
so,
were like,
huh?
shit, it was probably like you were my representative. You're not my representative, you're yourself. But it's like, I'm gone now, and now you're in there having the same feelings and putting Liam through the same shit I was trying to get it to help him avoid. That's beautiful, honey.
It's very strange, isn't it?
Well, when we open our eyes, we see things. And it's not always pretty what we see.
No, I suppose not.
But then we keep opening in our eyes, and then we realize, oh, it's really beautiful. It's really beautiful. My baby teaches me that.
So, baby.
You do, but sometimes it's in the
Teach me
harshest of
so,
ways. Honey. Like, if we're that geode, just think of the pain. That's probably what you're feeling, you know? Is like the pain of the geode.
It's pretty severe.
Oh, yeah. But the geode is, you know, it's the crystals inside. It's not the... Well, it's the ordinary outside, too. But if you just see the outside, you're not going to know what you got. It's a lot like saying an ordinary person is a Buddha. But that's not a painless process. I'm sorry, hon. Okay, let's talk about something else, because my baby's having a struggle with that. This is the accidental swan. Is that like, even in the shadows, is that not the most beautiful painting you ever saw, you guys? Darren is a true artist, you guys. Your stuff is as beautiful as anything I ever saw in any of my art history.
Wow, hon.
Yes.
Yeah.